Good afternoon. Jeez, that was terrible. We're going to scratch that one, okay? Since it doesn't matter. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, coming at you live from none other than rainy Phoenix, Arizona. This is Talking TV with Nick and Josh. I'm Josh.
I'm Nick.
And?
Jerome.
And today we're talking about Part 7 of HBO's limited miniseries, The Night Of. I don't know the name of this one. Ordinary Death. Yeah.
When it started, and like like guy's voice in HBO, he's like, "Now HBO's limited miniseries."
And now,
I heard that and I was like, "Wow, do you think Hess gets a boner every time he hears
I
that guy?"
I always talk with him. Like when
really?
Yeah, I do.
Jesus Christ!
Wow. And it's like, da-na-na-na-na-na-na. And now, HBO's limited miniseries, The Night Of.
Wow.
You
know, I was kind of kidding about him doing that. I didn't think he would look legit.
He probably stands up and dances naked as he does it.
Yes,
probably.
That's exactly what I do.
Flops his cock around.
Isn't he does his little ball dance?
Floppity roppity. Yeah.
All right. Well, so it opens up with a dead body and Box looking at it.
Yeah.
He says it's very similar to I forgot her name, but
Andrea's Walsh death. Or whatever her name is.
Yeah, and then his boss.
Boss Hog?
Yeah, he's kind of downplaying it a little bit, like, just work it, whatever. Like, they want nothing to do with, like, a serial killer.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I kind of thought that was a huge, like, right from the get-go, I was like, what? Like...
Yeah.
Like, I mean...
Which makes you kind of wonder, like, would it be the stepdad? Because why would he kill, someone else like that? Or is it just, like, a random person that's killing people?
Right.
And she just it happened to be there at the time.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah,
or is it even connected? I mean, it looks like it's connected.
Yeah.
Well, according to Box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looked like this.
But I mean, this bitch was just like laying in the middle of the street or something.
It wasn't
like it was, So I don't know what I mean.
I guess
kidnapped her, stabbed the shit out of her, and then dumped her ass and just threw her out of the road or something. I mean,
I took it he threw her out of the window, but I could have made that up.
I don't know. I just assumed she was dead there. I don't know.
I mean, that was weird. Like, bitch was dead in the middle of the street.
Well, and, like, one leg was like, I don't know, maybe she was stabbed 22 times or something, and that's why it was similar.
I mean, they showed the pictures of both. It looked very similar.
Yeah.
How they were.
Yeah.
But that is kind of odd that they're seeing that now.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's part 2.
Yeah.
Now, so then it goes to court. The prosecution's talking to the Dr. Chester. He's like their doctor, or what's it called? The
medical examiner?
Yeah, but he's like their expert, I guess is what I'm looking for.
He's the one that, like, when she asked him about the hand moon or whatever, right? He's like, oh, well, how do you want me to say it, right?
Yeah. He was the one that was coached.
Yeah.
Yeah. And showing pics of Naz's wound. And then the mom gets up in the middle of it. And
that didn't look good.
Yeah, that didn't look good at all. And then he's like, oh, God. So then, like, later on, he's like, oh, only my dad's the only one that believes I'm innocent.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, no, your mom doesn't.
That just reminded me of fucking what happened right there.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
When they made out?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
And then they go to the camera, too, and I was like, oh, God.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't, I
don't think it's gonna I don't think that's gonna come into play.
Yeah, I don't
I know, but
we have one episode left. Like, that's it.
Yeah, but it's like a movie-length episode.
That's fine. I hope it's fucking 6 hours long. I don't care.
It's funny because, like, the night I read that was going to be like that, me and Taylor watched the remake of Evil Dead, and that was 91 minutes long. And I was like, oh, Taylor, this movie is shorter than the next episode of The Night Of.
So one of the things, like, when the defense, like, interviews the guy, they kind of hint that it was a personal crime against her.
Yeah.
And then Stone kind of, like, leers at the fucking stepdad, because he was in the courtroom at the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he, like, looked back and looked at him.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
And then she also brings up that he sent, like, an innocent man to jail based on his expertise.
Oh, once, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that, like, every time she kept saying that, he's like, well, no, yeah, it wasn't because I did it wrong. It was because it's like someone else looked at it, like...
Yeah, he was
trying not to admit that he fucked up.
He was saying that it's like just depends how you look at things.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what he said in the fucking beginning.
Yeah.
Do you want it to sound like he stabbed her? You know what I mean? Like, Makes you wonder
But
how.
like you're in because what we've seen him before too, we assuming he did the same exact thing here, and the guy was proven innocent later.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think of it that way. Yeah, right.
Because like, we've seen him at his workplace being like, "Oh, I could spin it how you want it," and then it turns out that guy was innocent.
Kind of reminds me of Chris. I don't know why. It's just like he just talks out of his ass or something. You know
Well, but that guy's not talking out of that. That guy, like, he knows his job. He can just tell you it works one way or the other.
No, but he's not. But he's wrong. Like he's saying that he's an expert, but he's not saying the truth.
Yeah,
Right.
but I feel like the other people know it's not the truth either. Like I don't.
They do, but the jury doesn't.
The lady brought it in because she was like, "Oh, is it because of like what exactly happened, or because he got stabbed in the hand trying to get her or whatever?"
Right, but when an expert goes on and then like says, "Yeah, this is what happened," like they're gonna believe that because they think he's an expert. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, it's fucked up.
And I think that's what they're trying to show you in this.
Yeah.
So when the stepdad leaves, Stone follows him. And then Chandra goes and talks to Naz's mom in the bathroom. Which that was...
I had to put subtitles on for this scene because I could not understand what the fuck she said. Like, I had it turned all the way up.
She said something about an animal, how to do it, right?
Yeah, she's like, did I raise an animal?
Raise an animal, yeah.
And like, I did not. I was like, what the fuck? So I rewound it like 3 times, and finally I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna throw on subtitles. So I did, and then I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, we were watching it on HBO, so there's no subtitles. Like, it wasn't HBO Go.
Right? Yeah, I was watching it.
But no, I mean, basically she, and then when she's
told her like it doesn't look good, you can't do that. Like,
yeah, you gotta support him, and then she went to like grab her or whatever, and she like pushed her away.
Hug, yeah,
and she like pushed her away, like she didn't want any part of the lawyer either.
Well, she clearly doesn't believe. She thinks he did it. I believe,
and she thinks she's helping him get away with it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like she feels guilty just by getting him lawyers and stuff, getting him away, or letting him get away with murder.
Right, and in turn, if he did do it, he's ruining their lives by them spending all their money and fucking which is nice. And speaking of that, the dad goes and talks to the partners, who they basically said, you know, okay, you're not gonna we're gonna get a new car, but you're not involved.
Yeah,
there must be an expensive ass license to fucking run a taxi in New York.
Well, he said it was easily worth $275,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like how he stood his ground.
Yeah, I did too.
I told him like to basically go fuck
out.
themselves. I mean, because it would have been an easy way out for him to just say, "Okay, yeah, I'll take the $75,000."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
And, I mean, and someone in that need, like someone in his predicament with needing the money to pay for lawyers and shit, like you would think he would take it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm glad he didn't. I'm glad he fucking held his ground and like.
Yeah, I was too. I was kind of afraid when they started doing that. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'll just take it."
Well, you know what's funny is like at the beginning of the show, I was thinking the dad was gonna be a dick and the mom was gonna be the nice one because she like brought him food and stuff.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's vice versa.
Yeah, it's totally vice versa.
Well, and do you think the mom sees him now? Like, he's got the shaved head. I don't know if she can tell that he has. I don't know if she can tell or see that he has tattoos on his hands, but I mean, like, she would probably clearly think like that's not my son. Like,
I mean, yeah, but then on the other hand, she doesn't see anything that the dad doesn't see. You know,
right?
You know.
Yeah, but like,
and he was supposed to be the strict one. I mean,
this is just like talking, but maybe the dad kind of like gets like seeing the shaved head and all that. Like that's what he has to do in prison. And the mom sees it as like, oh, he's becoming an animal. He killed someone. Like,
yeah, maybe
all the kind of shit
maybe.
Like that.
Although I would be surprised if the dad would get it.
I do see a dad being more reasonable about that, and a mom freaking out because his son shaved his head.
Right. Yeah. So he calls them thieves, and then they.
Well, and you also have to remember too. The mom went through his room and found condoms and like Maxim magazines and all that shit. Like that. So
yeah, that totally makes him an animal.
Well,
no, but
I mean,
in her
I think
eyes
that just adds to it.
Like that they don't do shit.
He was hiding shit from her.
I mean, I remember, but every teenager hides shit.
Yeah, but like in their religion and shit, like you're not supposed to have stuff like that.
Yeah.
So and also he's like hiding him, and I don't think he should be going. Hey, mom, got a new Max magazine. Gonna go in my room and jerk off. But like, you know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's retarded, but I get what you guys are saying.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyway, so like I said, he called them thieves. They said, "Well, you're a father of a killer."
I would have lost it.
Yeah, that would have pissed me off big time.
I would have blew my lid for sure.
He would have blew someone named Lid, apparently.
Yeah, who's lid?
I don't know. Nobody. No, I would have lost my mind though. I would have been like, yeah, I would have just fucking made a big scene, but clearly that probably wouldn't have looked good.
It's funny, you always say that you're gonna do that. I've never seen you make a scene anywhere.
Really?
I don't think I've ever been in that circumstance. I heard you say "damn" and almost get kicked out of a flag football game once. But other than that, I've never seen you really get mad.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of anything.
Well, you know, I guess I don't know.
But I mean, have you ever been in a situation where you're like, oh, I should get mad here, and he didn't?
That time that guy ass raped him.
Well, maybe he liked it.
No, I don't know.
Really good.
I mean, we worked together for a little while, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just don't.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not saying that like.
I mean,
wouldn't.
knowing that, like, you know, and I don't know. You have kids, so I mean, if someone would have told you that, like, Jerome's a murderer.
Well, did he commit murder?
Well, I mean, we don't know. I mean, he's on trial, but I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm very defensive when it comes to my kids, so I can only imagine you being the same way.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that's just human nature, is to be defensive over your kids, you know? So, if someone
yeah, don't you're taking it the wrong way. I'm not saying.
Right. No,
I mean,
was just trying to explain.
Sticks and stones.
Right.
I mean,
I get what you're saying. I just was trying to explain, like.
No, I just saying you quite a few times you say I'd fucking lose it, but I've just never seen you fucking lose it.
I've lost it before.
I mean, it seemed.
I guess I try to keep it under wraps.
We just talked about how we're kind of impressed with the dad, so we're also impressed with him here for not losing it. I guess, you know.
Yeah. Which it probably took a lot out of him to not.
Yeah, although he didn't look like a fighter.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't even say anything. He just got up and walked out.
well, I mean
what else could he have
also,
done?
if he would have done anything, though, like, we've seen the kid got in trouble at school, the mom got in trouble at like work, like everything like that. So, like, if he would have fought those guys there, it would have been 10 times worse. Like, oh, see, even his dad's violent.
Yeah, totally.
Well, they showed
So, like,
they brought out the newspaper and showed that, like, another Pakistani cab driver was
beaten,
murdered or beaten or something.
Yeah.
So, like, are they Pakistani too, I'm assuming?
I don't know.
I assumed they were too, which is funny because I said, like, oh, why would you keep driving a taxi? And Taylor's like, well, that's not what you do. And Taylor goes like, when they were getting when blacks were getting kicked out of the bus and all that, I was like, I would have quit going on the bus.
Wow.
Standing up for the cause there, Jerome.
And Jerome's like, the back's fine.
Yeah,
I don't have a problem sitting in the back.
I kind of like the back.
I always sit in the back of the bus.
that's what I do. Yeah, that's fine with me. It's better.
Fuck, this motherfucker fell asleep on the bus.
I fall asleep in any car.
God.
I could be in a car for 2 minutes and I'll be out.
That's hilarious.
So
baby.
in the next scene, the mom, who looks a lot like an ostrich, I just want to say that.
Wow.
So you get Hagamuffin and ostrich in this?
Yeah, like if she had sex with what's his name from the Miami
Big
Heat
Bird?
that has the blood clot.
No, Chris Bosh.
She had sex with Chris Bosh. They would fucking have an ostrich
Ostrich
as
baby?
a kid.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
Be great.
We're talking about the mom here?
Yeah.
Nas's mom?
Yeah.
Looks like an ostrich?
I think so.
I'm gonna look
I
up Nas's
guess
mom, though,
I never
see.
really paid attention to her like that.
So you're both gonna look her up.
I
yeah.
want to check it out here.
I don't know. She's always doing stuff with her neck and like sticking her like like she's gonna peck you or
She's
something.
always eating bird food off the floor.
Yeah. One time she stuck her head in the ground.
Interesting. What's her name?
Is it
Nas's mom.
Is it porno?
Is it this one?
I don't know how to say it.
It's that blank white one.
This one?
Yeah, but that's like a super good picture of her. You got to put her hair up and stick her nose.
Dude, that
out.
doesn't
Is that her?
look like her. Look at this.
Yeah, is that her? Is it her in the pink dress or whatever?
Look
Pink.
like her.
Yeah, I know.
I
Holy
do get it. 'Cause
baloney.
she's got a long fucking neck. Look at that.
She does
Put a
have
beak
a
on
long
that.
She's a long necked goose.
I
That's
get it
crazy.
now.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I try to pronounce her name though.
I don't know what her name is.
Porna Jagahanathan.
See, I told you, it's fucking hard.
Oh, yeah. All right.
You try saying it.
I'm not saying that shit.
It's Porna Jagannathan.
How do you get porna from P-O-O?
It's Porna.
Wouldn't it be
Porna.
Wouldn't it be Poo Orna?
Porna.
Poo Orna.
I don't think her
Porna.
name is Pooh.
All right, can we move on?
Porna.
He's lost his
I
fucking
shouldn't have
mind.
brought it up.
Dylan Mauser.
So anyway, she was looking at pictures, and then a brick comes flying through their window, which I think Jerome was getting a drink at that point.
I was letting the dogs in, I think. And then
Ooh,
you
let the dogs
and you guys
in.
like a brick came in the
Yeah, that
window.
was
And
just
right
like
before
a,
that, they
that
were
was like a
showing
little
Nas
quick
too.
hit scene.
So I was like, a brick came through his window. How'd that happen? And then it was
It was a
her.
big brick. So like the stepdad apparently just went to the gym when he left court, because then Stone's like kind of like watching
no,
him.
he went to that cafe. Remember, Stone followed him to the cafe, right?
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, remember he was having like
Oh yeah. I
coffee
guess
with
this
that
was
old
just-
lady or whatever.
Yeah, I guess Stone was just Stone's at the gym. He's like on the treadmill. or
Yeah,
whatever.
and he's like walking like a half a mile an hour,
right.
and he's asking questions about the Don Taylor, whatever. His name's Don.
It's funny because no one's said his name.
His name's Don.
I know his name.
Oh, God.
Okay.
I'll go back. I
No, I-
I want to make sure Don Taylor's correct.
No, I know
Correct.
his name,
Correct.
Is it really Don
but he's
Taylor?
known as the stepdad. So,
Right.
anyways, the so he asked the trainer
It
about
is
him.
Don Taylor.
I know his fucking
Jerome
name.
said, "Is Don Taylor really
I
right?"
didn't know that was his name. I mean,
And I said, "Yeah."
that's his name.
I was checking. I was
know.
going to
I
make
was.
sure.
I said it was his
Simmer
name.
down here.
Jesus,
I heard the
down.
Taylor part before. I never heard they call him Don.
The trainer just seemed to be like,
The
"Yeah, what the
trainer's
fuck
like,
does it
why-
matter?"
Why are you
Like,
asking questions about him? Like, whatever.
Yeah, because he didn't seem to know him.
Yeah, kind of. Like, he's.
I kind of took it as he did know him, but I just
Oh,
kinda-
I meant Stone didn't know him,
Right.
Because he just said, "Hey, isn't he that guy?" So
Right.
I was like,
Yeah, but the guy seemed like he didn't want to like talk. He's like, yeah, whatever. He's like, keep going. Like he seemed like he was uninterested
No,
in talking about him. to
yeah,
me.
because he actually said it wasn't any of his business.
Oh,
Right.
really?
Yeah, so that's I guess that's. It was like you didn't know it now, but you figure he's going to, go tell him that he's asking about him.
Oh, I didn't think that.
Yeah, well, at least that's what I thought, because you know they
I
work together.
I assumed like later, like when he figures out that he was smart enough to see someone following him. But that would make sense if that
well,
guy
he
went and told
he
him.
does mention like you talk to my coworkers, you go see an ex, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So then the accountant comes and sees him at a I don't know where they at, some bar or something, or like a.
Yeah, they're at like a. I assumed it was like a little bar or something, because I think Stone was having a drink.
Yeah, I think so.
He hands him some papers.
Yeah, he gave him the credit card information of
The stepdad.
Don Taylor. And then he tells her about Jean Rothman and says that he should probably go talk to her.
Right.
Who's like some old lady in a picture with him.
Right. Which that was his act. Were they married? She said they were married, right, for 2 years.
Yeah, they must have been, because I know they said something about
Do
getting
we
a
go
divorce.
right to her house or no? Do we go somewhere else first?
I don't know. Yeah, I think he goes and talks to her right away.
Okay, I just didn't know like if.
Yeah, I don't know. She was creepy as fuck.
Yeah, she was a little bit.
Well, then she was like trying to rub his foot and shit. Like, what was that? She want to fuck him? She want to fuck Stone?
You sure seemed like it.
I was like, what the hell? Like, cause they're like this young Puerto Rican fucking 21-year-old
He's Puerto
hot
Rican.
piece of ass or whatever just walks out. And
That's just what I was thinking.
And Stone's like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, just like, yeah, whatever. Walks
Yeah,
out.
and he's like, oh. And then like they show his foot, and she's like trying to rub his foot, and he pulls his foot away. Like he clearly doesn't like white women.
Or old
Oh,
fucking
yeah, I was
ugly
gonna say, oh,
bitches.
or-
Yeah.
ladies.
Well, fuck, she had a lot of money. Like
She had a lot of
if
wrinkles,
if she
too.
wanted to pay me to bag her, I would.
Well, I think you're different than Stone.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I would have bagged her for $5,000.
How about the cute Puerto Rican?
Nope.
He would have bagged him for some money.
You would have had to like pay me $1 million or something.
If she pulled out $5,000 rent like in that moment and was like, "Hey, would you have sex with this guy right now for that?"
No, not for $5,000. It's not nearly enough. 5,000 goes quick. 5,000 be gone way too fast.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet you could use 5,000.
I could definitely. Who couldn't use $5,000?
LeBron James.
Okay.
Oh, you asked.
Yeah. Okay. Someone you personally know.
LeBron James.
Yeah.
Right.
So now it kind of goes back to court, and they're talking to Amir, Naz's friend. Basically, they get from him that he was dealing the amphetamines and all the
Yeah,
Adderall.
and Nas was like shooting him looks like, you better not fucking run your mouth. And then he says it, and Nas just like shakes his head like, you motherfucker.
Now, see, though.
That's what I took it as.
No,
I mean,
I agree when he was
like
done.
he was trying to intimidate him on the stand. Like.
See, I don't know if I agree with that, because when they were all done, he gave him a look like, you dickhead. But as she asked, he just smiled at her. How the fuck is he supposed to know how to take that shit? You know?
Yeah.
You know, he was just like, I didn't know how to take it. I'm like, is he saying just fucking tell him because it doesn't matter? Or is he saying fucking you better not tell him? Like, I mean, that
I got the point of not, like, don't fucking say anything, but I don't know. I think it reiterated
it's funny
it.
how him selling his prescription for $3,900 profit has any bearing on him being a killer.
I know. Well,
but I mean, it does, but
right.
I mean, it shouldn't.
No, well, and I think this, to me, like, this is, I mean, we haven't got this far yet, but, I mean, when they pull Dr. Katz up onto the stand, like, he basically disagrees and says the exact opposite of what the expert says.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and then, you know, Chandra's talking to him, and then when Hagamuffin gets up, like, she basically puts everything he said into doubt.
Yeah, basically.
Like, every single thing that he said
yeah,
was made into doubt.
I didn't think she did it very well.
No, I don't think she did very well either, but she did.
She definitely tried.
She played her cards, like, with what he said. Like, I thought that with what she said about the statement that he wrote or read about the expert, I thought that was pretty goddamn clever.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like,
but I mean,
you know what I mean?
That's
Like,
what she has to do.
because that's
But
a
he
huge,
played it off really well.
He
Oh,
did,
yeah.
but I you know, I guess it just all depends on the jury and how they read it.
Right.
I mean, he seemed like a very smart, very intelligent man.
Yeah. He seemed like he knew exactly what he was talking about when everyone else kind of was like,
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, he was very proud of himself.
Yeah.
So Stone goes to school, tries to talk to his kid, tries to give him the cat. Kid doesn't want anything to do with him.
Kid doesn't even care that he has shoes
Yeah,
on either.
kid.
Yeah.
The kid didn't even
I
really
was
want
like-
to talk to him.
I was
man.
like, wow, no one even cares that he has shoes now all of a sudden. Do you think like someone would be like, oh, cool, you don't have your little shit anymore?
well, I think that's the thing. I think he thought it was such a big deal that he had to wear sandals all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But
Because everyone made a gigantic deal about it.
You think?
It was, yeah.
I guess.
Every time he went through the fucking metal detector, every time the fucking people told him how to dress, every time it was a giant deal that he wore sandals in the court. His kid said, you had to wear the sandals to school? Like, it was a huge deal.
Well, it's not a big deal anymore that he has
Yeah,
shoes.
they're gone, and now no one gives a fuck.
Yeah, that's I'm like, oh, that's weird. No one cares at all.
Yeah, no, it's not a big deal now that he wore them, but it was a big deal when he wore them. I didn't, you know.
Well, I think that's the thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, people do like, oh, I care that you did that then, but if you're not doing it,
I got
like,
a great
whatever.
example.
What?
Your grandma, my mom, we used to give her shit all the time in the 70s for smoking.
Mm-hmm.
She'd quit, and we didn't even notice.
Really?
Yeah,
That's kind
the
of
same
funny.
exact thing. She went like 2 months and was like, you motherfuckers didn't even notice I quit.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
I haven't smoked in 2 days.
That's because you're sick.
I'm not sick.
Well, you got to.
Have you been to work?
What?
Have you been to work? Are you chewing? Is that why?
No. No.
So Nas goes to see Petey's mother this time on the visit, not Petey.
Which I thought was so weird.
Well, do you think like
They
anybody
cut out
can,
the middleman.
anybody can visit?
I just thought
anybody?
it was so weird. Like, what the fuck? Like,
But I mean, I guess I don't know. I mean,
I didn't
better
really,
to hand it to him than hand your vagina stuff to your own son.
I didn't really think it was that weird, but I didn't really think about it.
It's kind of funny.
I mean,
too,
I
'cause
just
they
thought it was weird because I don't know, like, the last time this biscuit eater came, she was seeing Petey, and now she's seeing Nas. Like,
yeah, but I mean, you can see whoever the fuck you want to see, but I think it's like it cuts out one more person that could get caught.
Well, I think that does too. But why wouldn't, like, did Petey not want to see his mom, or was this just like, hey, Freddie was like, we gotta get some business done
she
here.
She could have saw PD before, like, after at some point too. Like they could have.
To be honest, I didn't even think about it.
Like they could have done all this either before or after.
I was just like, oh, Petey's gonna go blow that guy instead of seeing his mom. I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Abby was like, where's Petey going? I'm like, he's gonna fucking suck the fucking dude's dick again.
They're going to lunch.
you eat lunch and then you get this dick, okay?
Yeah. No, he was having it. He was having his tube steak.
Gross.
And Nas was just like, give me the fucking shit. Like, he didn't seem very interested in, like.
Well, what the fuck does he
No,
think
I know,
about
but
her?
I mean, it seemed like she was just sitting there staring at him like she wanted to have a goddamn conversation. And he was like, let's go. Come on, you fuck.
Well, she was asking how Petey was.
Pull out your cooter. And
he lied and said he's doing fine.
I think he said it twice.
Even though he's crying and sucking dick all the time.
Well.
You know, that was the original name for this podcast. Crying and sucking dick with Nick and Josh.
Wow.
Coming at you live from Chris' bedroom.
Is that why you wanted to be on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet so.
But then I was talking to you and I was like, yeah, maybe next
Kept
time.
asking me. I was like, finally, all right.
Fucking Jesus.
So the prosecution brings up the basketball coach, the one that
said that he was a violent man.
Talked about him throwing the kid downstairs and all that.
Yeah. So then he explains what happened. Then the defense talks to him, and then it comes out that he threw a fucking Coke can and cut
full soda can
Yeah.
at dude's head, kid's head.
Which it would have been more impressive if he threw an empty soda can and gave someone 12 stitches.
Yeah, dude, can you imagine getting hit in the face with a fucking soda can? That has to fucking hurt.
He almost did one day when we were watching a scary movie in the living room, and like someone asked me to go get him a drink because I was getting up. So it was my mom, and I had my Dr. Pepper in my hand, and he was standing by the DVDs, and when I walked out, he scared me, and I threw the soda and jumped.
That would fucking hurt.
Yeah, that would hurt. I don't know if it hurt any more or less than getting pushed down a flight of stairs.
I don't know.
It probably depend how you fell and how you landed with the stairs thing.
Yeah, and I just picture a school. I picture like cement stairs.
Which I mean, either way that would hurt a lot. But I think there's a better way. Like you can fall better than just getting hit in the face with a can.
So the parents go to the pawn shop, huck a bunch of shit for some money.
Yeah, the mom did not look too pleased.
When does she?
Well, I mean, she just was. I don't know. I mean, because like he sold like wedding ring. It looked like pretty much anything and everything of value.
A couple ostrich eggs.
Yeah.
And then
Borna.
And then the stepdad confronts Stone at the gym.
Damn near killed him.
Yeah.
I mean, not really, but I mean, you got a fucking total fucking dick move. Fucking dude sitting there fucking can't lift the goddamn fucking bar.
Well, it's a good time to confront someone.
People have died from that. Like, they can't lift it up, it falls in their throat. So, like, it could have potentially killed him.
Like,
yeah.
So
it never hit his throat.
Well, no, I'm saying you can't lift it, and then like his arms just give out. He could have died.
Yeah, I mean, he would have had.
And they were like they pan back and they show like this black lady like looking at him, and she just keeps walking.
Yeah, it's like, wow, what a bitch.
I'm like, holy Jesus!
He's
what
a trainer.
Fuck?
He's a trainer. They probably just think he's pushing him.
No. But it was after the stepdad walked away.
Yeah, he was gone.
And then like they pan back, and they show this like black lady like grabbing a towel or something. And she's looking at Stone, and he's like got it just on his chest, struggling, and she just keeps on walking. I'm like, Jesus Christ, fuck.
You want her to pick it up?
Well, fuck.
Well, at least help him out a little bit.
Jiminy crickets.
Like, show some concern for someone else.
Yeah,
but basically,
no one does that in New York.
Basically, he says, "You think you're invisible, going around following people around." What did he say? Talking
TV with Nick and Josh.
Yeah, talking to my ex, talking with.
Employees or whatever.
Yeah.
Employees, all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah. He knew that he had an ex-wife.
Yeah,
he knew his kid was in school, in some private school.
Artsy fartsy. school, he said.
I wasn't quoting.
Yeah.
I
I just thought it was funny that he threw artsy fartsy school in. Like,
did he mention that it was expensive? Because I thought he did.
he might have.
Or did I just make that up?
I think we just assumed that by calling
Dwight Gooden. Dwight Goodenstone.
And then Nas calls his mom. She answers it and then hangs up on him and doesn't say anything. So she's nice.
Yeah, I don't think she's doing something to do with him anymore. I feel like.
Yeah, I think you might be onto something there. That's for damn sure. She just like looks at it, and I think it was like 8 seconds, and then she's like, click. So the defense talks to Box the first time. I mean, nothing really out of the ordinary. I mean, he's just saying, and she's basically saying, she's trying to show he didn't confess, and showing that he's innocent because he didn't confess, and he's like, well, all the evidence is against him, whether he confesses or not.
When he says, I'd rather take evidence over a confession any day. I think that's like the third time he's said that in the show.
I think so, too.
At least the third time.
Like I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, he's brought that up multiple times that he'd rather take evidence over a confession. Which why?
Well,
Does he just think the confession's like an easy way out or something? Like
no, I think
because if someone confesses,
I think it's either or. I think he would want the confession if he could get it, but he'll take the evidence.
No, but he says in this episode
here,
I'll take evidence over a confession any day.
Which, I mean,
but that's either or. It's not like it's not if he can get the confession, he'll get it. But he's already got the evidence.
Yeah, see, I didn't take it like that.
That's how I took it.
I took it as he doesn't care what they say because they could be lying. So he just wants the evidence that can't lie.
Yeah, but I mean, no one lies to confess a crime. I mean, they do, but
no, I mean like lying to not confess because they were saying he hasn't confessed yet. So he's like, oh well, I'll take the evidence that says he did it.
Right. I mean, a confession saves everybody time and money.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because if there was a confession, there would be no trial right now.
Yeah, and Nas would have got 15 years, like all that shit.
Right.
But you can't beat the evidence.
True.
You know? So then it goes to Stone's apartment. Cat gets out and takes a little nap with him.
My cat likes him.
that cat was actually kind of cute.
He likes the cat too later. We see like in the next scene.
Yeah. Yeah, because he goes to...
Well, and then, like, do you hear him breathing? Like, he was like...
Can you imagine, like, if the cat was so long, he just would have died because the cat was on him, like...
That'd been kind of funny. It's over. He died. Maybe that's how the cat will come into play. It'll kill Stone.
Maybe the cat will kill Stone.
Wow.
And then when Stone dies, he'll kill Chandra. Because they'll be sleeping together, and he'll just be, like, humping her. No, I'm just kidding.
That's another weird Hess theory.
Yeah. So it shows Box fill out his paperwork. He's doing it at the bar, his retirement stuff. And this is where they get the ordinary death.
Yeah, definitely made people... I think they definitely got people with this title. Like, just, like, thinking, like, oh, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's funny because when we saw it...
Because
I just said, what the fuck?
I remember the last podcast, Hess was like, what does that even mean? And all that stuff. Then they show in the episode. I was like,
it's just him checking the ordinary death box. Like, get the fuck out of here. Little dick muncher.
And then the defense interviews the drug dealer who admits that he sold her the drugs and stuff.
Well, he said provided. Like, I don't even think he admitted to selling them.
Yeah, he worded everything like...
He worded shit very carefully. Like,
yeah. It
was like provided or... Because even Chandra was like, okay, so you... What? I can't even think of the fucking word. But he did not say sell.
He tried not to make it seem like illegal.
Right. Yeah. No. I'm just saying, like...
Because I'm pretty sure she bought him.
He was... Well, yeah.
But, like, yeah.
But he was very careful with his
He also said that,
words.
like he didn't, like... He's like...
Like, he was going to get arrested or something.
I give people stuff. And then she's
but
like,
see,
pharmaceutical stuff? And he's like, yeah, sometimes. Like, yeah.
Like, how does that work out? Like, can they arrest him?
I don't think they give a fuck.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, like, could they if they wanted?
I think if they wanted to, probably, but I don't think they care enough to.
Yeah, plus I don't think. They would need proof. I mean, I don't.
Well, he just admitted he sold her fucking ketamine and ecstasy. Molly.
You just said he didn't admit it.
Well, I mean,
well, he said he gave her it.
He said he gave it to her, so it's. I mean,
yeah,
it's still he had it. He had illegal shit in his possession.
Depends on the drug.
So then Nas talks to Chandra in like a cell. This is what you guys were talking about earlier.
Oh yeah, and they make out.
Yeah.
They make out, which was weird.
I was like,
A little
what
bit.
in
And
the
I was like,
fuck
so I guess
is
she did
going
like
on?
That goodnight message.
Well, and then as he's kissing her, he has flashbacks with the other chick.
Yeah.
Which he's had quite a few of those.
So, and then it's caught on video.
Do you think eventually he'll be stabbing someone and then he'll get a flashback to killing her?
Probably. So, and then they flash the video, and then your lifelong question was asked or answered.
How big is Nas's dick?
Is that what you really wanted to know?
I didn't say that.
What has been your main question?
Jesus Christ. I have no idea where you're going.
Yeah, I don't even know.
with
He
this.
has so many questions. I don't even know, and I saw the episode.
All right. It was time-stamped. It was February 3rd, 2015.
I did not even catch that.
I didn't catch that either.
I didn't catch it till the second time.
I did not catch that.
Oh, so it's been a while then.
So it's been, what, 6 months? Because
Yeah.
was it November of 2014? October.
Yeah.
So about 6 months.
Yeah. Well, 4.
October to November, November to December, December to February,
Let me figure it out.
December to February. All right, so whatever, 4 or 5, 6 months. Whatever.
It was the end of October to the beginning of February.
I thought it was October, like. 14th.
It was the 24th.
Oh, okay.
And it's
Yeah, it's funny. I did not even catch that.
I looked it up to see if that was Groundhog's Day, but it wasn't, because like it would have been weird to have him have a flashback and then it's Groundhog's
So it's
Day.
February 3rd.
But it was the day before or the day after Groundhog's Day.
That's 2 days before Abby's birthday.
Nice. What'd you get her on February 5th, 2015?
I think I just got her my cock.
Wow. She was disappointed.
Not in the slightest.
So then Stone goes to a copy place and he's like copying all these photos.
the guy, was this for CSI? He's like, I do a lot of like fake print.
Yeah. It was Law and Order.
Law and Order.
Yeah.
Because that's filmed in New York.
Yeah, he's
that's
like,
why.
you're pretty old for a production assistant or whatever.
Yeah. CSI's in.
He had a
Vegas.
lot of
I don't
fucking
know.
pictures.
I'm pretty
and
sure they have
shit that he was
CSI New
doing.
York, probably.
Yeah, but it got canceled.
Maybe.
And then he notices the inhaler's missing.
Right. Which we talked about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Wasn't- we-
Jerome and I talked about it while we watched it.
Yeah.
We were like, huh. You're like, that's not the one from the scene. He wouldn't do that.
I didn't think you would do that. I mean, doesn't seem very smart.
No. But then on the other hand, I mean, it kind of...
Like, to me, Box came off as, like, he thinks he's untouchable. Like,
yeah, a little
kind of
bit.
cocky, like, yeah, what's the big deal? Yeah, I fucking took it out of the goddamn scene. Like, it was fucking...
Oh, you mean when they talked to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Like,
I mean...
what the fuck does it matter?
Well, no. See, I thought he came off as more as being the caring guy because he was helping Nas.
Well, yeah, but I thought it was more of sarcastic, like smart ass.
I didn't take it as sarcastic. Did you take it as sarcastic?
Him talking about the inhaler and all that?
Yeah.
No, I just took it as him being like, yes, yeah, I cared for the guy.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that's how I took it too. It's funny how we like see the same thing, but we think different shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter.
I mean,
Well,
I
that's
thought
why
he was.
there's
I
TV
thought
shows.
he was cocky the whole time, but I thought he was just being like, yeah, I cared for the guy. Whatever.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. He's cocky. But I thought he was almost playing towards the jury. Like, look, I care for him.
Yeah.
Even though he's a murderer, I still gave him his inhaler.
Right.
Which maybe could have been part of his plan, like the whole time, like,
Right.
in case it went to trial.
So before we get there, so then she interviews Katz, which we talked about already. But it'll fuck me up if I don't read it. So
no, we didn't touch on everything. There was a couple
pretty
things,
much.
go ahead.
There's a missing knife.
which is the picture that he took of the drawer.
There's Nas's wound. There's the self-inflicted wound with the skin cells on the coffee table. The gate's open. There's a window open. You can't see the kitchen from the stairs. We've actually discussed all of this stuff except maybe the skin cells,
Yeah, we didn't get that.
the open window, because we can't tell that from a picture.
Right. Well, they didn't talk about the blood, so it must have not been.
Oh, the squirrel blood?
Yeah, it must have not been
Yeah.
valid.
Yeah, maybe.
Or he hasn't gotten the results back yet. 'Cause I
I
don't
would
remember
think
exactly
he would
how
get the results
how long
back.
It's only been 4 months.
How long did he? How long did he say it would take? 'Cause he said a specific time there. I think.
I don't remember.
But I think he said a while.
But I would almost. They can't. I mean, can you call someone to the stand that if they don't have all their shit? You know what I mean?
I think they can call whatever they want, can't they?
Yeah.
Well, they can, but I mean, like, I don't know.
Because they can call.
I just thought it was interesting that they touched on every goddamn thing except that. So I just kind of was like,
Yeah, I
well,
didn't even think about
I
the squirrel
guess it was squirrel blood.
I was more concerned with all of the like he said that he. Jesus. He said that he was.
It's on springs, okay?
That he scaled the tree and went into the window.
Yeah, and he said he's pushing
like, wow.
70.
Yeah, I don't think I could scale a tree and get in a window.
I definitely couldn't.
I don't think you could either.
My fat ass, no goddamn way.
That'd be a funny video.
Wow, scaling trees with Nick and Hess.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was very precise. He was very confident. He seemed like...
No, he was cocky.
He just seemed very believable to me.
You didn't think he was cocky?
No, I didn't.
No, he just to me.
He did not come off cocky to me at all.
Okay,
he came off
I'll
as smart and very...
Oh, absolutely smart,
like
and an expert.
Yeah. Like, this guy is the guy who should be telling you shit.
Then your favorite lady, the prosecution lady, she talks to him, and she points out that they're both experts in their field, but this guy's more famous.
Right, and he did the OJ case and...
some other shit, which, I mean, is basically telling the jury, hey, just because he's on TV, this guy knows what he's doing, too.
Right.
Yeah.
And then she brings up that...
What he said.
What you said.
At the, whatever, his dinner or whatever.
Which, you're only going to say nice things about people at their dinner.
Right, I get that. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, that's just like if someone I worked with, if they were, you know, if it was like their... retirement party, like even if I didn't like the guy,
absolutely,
and they like, you know, you would go up there and say something nice, like,
and I think that's what where she went with it. I think he looked better because she's like, what were you thinking? And he's like, about dessert.
Yeah,
like I thought that, and she didn't look thrown off necessarily, but I don't think she got her point across.
Yeah, I don't either.
I think it made it look like, what am if I don't talk, I look. It's going to hurt his feelings more. And if I can't say something mean about him at his own dinner. Yeah, I mean, she asked him, too, like, would you want to have sex after you got stabbed like that and there was blood going? Wouldn't you want to go to the emergency room?
He's like, me personally, no, I'd rather go to the emergency room, but I do realize there were drugs involved.
No, he's like, that was great.
Yeah.
I understand there was drugs involved.
Yeah.
Like almost like he wasn't sure.
Yeah. But we all know who he is.
Yeah, and then he's like, I understand, which could really throw you off. And and then when she got all done with him, he had a smug smile, and he just looked at the jury and was like smiling. That's where I thought he was cocky. And he had every reason to be. But
I
mean, because you know, and then when he said, about Nas's cut on his hand, he said that did not come from the knife.
Yeah,
he goes, that came
and
from,
we all know it didn't.
Right, he said that came from, but do we know?
Yeah, we watched it happen.
We watched it happen.
Right. So okay, so you guys are positive that he didn't stab her.
No, I'm positive that his cut came from.
I'm hoping he did stab her, but I know that cut came from when he broke it.
He punched the door and cut himself and said, "Ah."
Yeah.
And then I was like, because I remember going, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Breaking back into the crime scene.
Yeah.
He could have just walked. He could have just walked around to the back.
He didn't know that.
I know. My God.
Besides, he would have ran into the killer.
Well, well, and that's the.
Oh no! Wait, he took off like a bat out of hell.
He's already gone.
I snuck in and stabbed someone 22 times, so now I'm gonna pee out and leave.
But see, it's weird. Like
that doesn't make any sense.
Because they had to. Edit
I know.
that in there, so
I know. That's what I mean though. Like,
why doesn't it make any sense?
If you sneak into a house,
stab
someone 22 times.
Yeah.
What if, like what I said before, and Nas, like what if he was getting up at her? Because I don't know, he just killed her, so he's looking around the house, and he sees Nas, and either he gets scared because he sees someone else there, or he sees Nas like moving around, like he's gonna wake up. So then he freaks out and runs, and then that's when he peels away.
Man, I guess.
Well, yeah, I mean, and also too, even if he just walks out of the house, his adrenaline is going bananas. I highly doubt you're gonna walk into someone's house, a random person's house, or
It's
let's
not
just
random.
okay. Well, let's just say,
Well,
like, I couldn't
it
walk
could be a
into
random guy
anyone's
walking in
house
your
I
house.
know, or to a random person's house, stab someone 22 fucking times, walk out just nonchalantly,
You
just
fucking better.
get in my car, start my car, put on some fucking music, and just drive away like I did nothing.
There's one problem with everything you just said. Anyone who's going to stab someone 22 fucking times and kill them like that isn't normal. They're not thinking like you. They're okay with this. They're killing somebody.
I still think that they would panic and run.
When you get out to your car, you might panic.
But like I said, what if they saw Nas? Then they're gonna.
Or what if they saw the fucking fat ass neighbor that was looking out the fucking window or something?
He wasn't looking out the window yet.
We don't know that.
No, he looked out the window when he broke the window.
Yeah, he walked up because he broke the window.
Right.
But
I
guess
mean, what if he was
been there?
looking out before too?
What if God was looking at him?
Although if
There's a
he
very
was,
good
that guy
possibility.
would have said, "Hey, I saw a guy running out of there."
I'm just saying, if I stab someone 22 times and I go to my car, I'm not peeling out.
If you're scared, you might though. Like if you see someone else there, or you're freaking out, you might.
I guess. I guess you're just. I guess we'll just.
I think there's.
We'll just agree to disagree because I'm not
I think
agreeing to
that's-
that.
I think
Yeah.
there's a chance that he could have.
What do you mean?
Like I think like certain reasonings there, he could have been freaked out, or even like what Hess said, killing her, and
I just don't. I
Together.
mean, maybe.
I mean, because not
I'm not buying
not
it. though.
every serial killer is calm and collected.
Everyone I've seen.
just because like you do, they do it a lot or whatever.
We should have had Angela on this one because she's like a serial killer expert, right?
Yeah,
Did she
Kinda.
like study all the
She's
serial
gonna
killers?
kill all of us. and-
but like
yeah.
I
You should have had her on. Damn it,
I mean, you never know
Talking
until we
TV with
like
Nick and
last
Josh is-
episode.
expert
But-
serial killer.
I guess what I'm thinking is like, I mean, maybe he stabs him and then it's like, oh, what did I do? 22, 23. And then you run out and jump your car and peel out. It just seems like if it's at 3 o'clock in the morning and you get out to your car and no one's around, the last thing you want to do is be like,
Yeah, but what if this person wanted to get caught?
oh,
Because
my
there
God.
are those people like that though.
Then just stay there.
Well,
But like,
but there are people like that will commit a crime just to fucking get like attention, and then like death or suicide by cops or whatever they want to call it. You never know.
Okay.
Let's just move on though. Jesus,
Yeah, let's please.
because I don't even know if we'll find out.
No. Who
yeah,
knows?
I don't know.
I don't know if we'll find out either.
I don't.
That would bug me even more if like we don't find out and like say they say it's not Nas, but then we just don't know like anything.
It's
If it's not Nas, they better fucking tell us who it is.
it's certainly leaning that way.
God.
I will hate this show forever if that happens.
More than
More than what?
I can't think of Ben Affleck's movie.
Oh yeah.
What's Ben Affleck's movie?
The one where he showed his little pee-pee.
I like that movie. Not just because of TV.
You like the end of that movie?
Yeah, I thought it was fine.
I didn't.
I don't know what you're gonna.
So
tell
then
me.
I
Stone.
completely forgot about what it's called.
I can't-
Gone Girl.
Gone Girl.
Gone
yeah.
Girl, yeah.
No, God, that fucking pissed me off.
Really?
Are you fucking kidding? I text you as soon as I finished watching that. I was livid.
Yeah, that would not be a good movie for Hess.
I could do a reaction on that. Holy fucking Jesus.
Well, not now that you've seen it.
Well, yeah, but still, holy fuck, that movie pissed me off.
I like that movie a lot.
I didn't like the book, and then they said they changed the ending, and then they didn't. It was exactly the same.
I was like, wow.
Well, maybe they did it, and like people like test audiences didn't like it, so then like let's just put back the other one.
It's the only book I've ever read where I got to the last page and I flipped it on my Kindle. I was like, and then I was like, wait, what? And I went back and I was like, no fucking way. And I was like, and I fucking yelled at Mom because she made me read it.
That's kind of. Although like, if you liked it up until the ending,
Oh yeah, totally. Loved it.
Well,
Thought it was awesome.
so
Same thing could happen with you in this.
but I don't love the show in any way at all.
You don't love it.
No,
No, fuck. It's like pulling teeth.
but like I've
That's what,
Literally.
That's what I did yesterday.
I've liked episodes, but like I don't think this is a great show.
I think it is.
I think it's pretty damn good, but
I think some awards
I
should
think
be
it-
won for acting in this show.
maybe, yeah. Especially for Totoro and Nas. So Stone and Chandra go to talk to Nas about the inhaler in jail, And he's like, I don't know. I don't have it anymore.
Right.
Which later he does.
But that was
I guess
the
it
same
could've-
one.
it could've been a refill.
Yeah.
If he has asthma, he goes through it.
Although if they just refill, don't they just put the tank back in it? It's still the same case.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably.
Like, I don't know why they would replace the case for him. So technically, I guess he could still have the same one there.
But yeah, but it's like he said someone took it though. Like,
really?
Yeah, he said so I don't know if it was like the place he went before he is now, like in a holding cell or something. They took it and then he got a new one or something. I don't know. But then they call Box into court, and he does act like it's no big deal.
Right. Well, yeah, because he subpoenaed him, right? Box.
Yeah, he did. When
he dropped it in his trunk.
Yeah, when he was like, "You need help opening your door or something?" He said, "You can get out of my way."
Yeah.
So he just
throws it on the trunk.
Yeah.
And Box just looked irritated, like, "Really?
I thought I was
You're
done with all this
fucking
shit."
really gonna fucking do this?"
Yeah. So they bring up that he doesn't interview Trevor or Dwayne or Royal Day.
Royal Day.
That was funny. They bring up the names, and he's like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah,
Like,
Royal Day, is he a friend of Dwayne Reed? I'm like, what the fuck? But it shows, I think they're trying to show that the cops weren't doing their job.
A little bit, yeah.
Which,
well,
they were.
But not really,
Sorta.
because from
They
the
were,
get-go,
but
they
they
thought that
They
they
just thought it was Nas, so they didn't check other stuff.
Right, yeah.
Which, I mean, is partly not doing your job.
Yeah, that's true, I suppose.
I mean, if all things are pointing to one guy, but there's still, like, other things you have to do, you just do all that other shit just in case.
I mean, because how many times has that happened to you where, I mean, obviously not necessarily with, like, murder or something.
Like 3 times.
Not necessarily with murder.
Fucking, I'm like, dude,
but
again?
But I mean with, something where you see something and you automatically think one thing and then it ends up not being what you think. Just based off of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like if you...
I can't think of an example at this
we
moment,
get
but
what you mean,
I know
though.
it's happened, where you see something or you hear something and you're like, oh, well, then it's obviously that fucking person, or it's this, and it turns out it's not. You just have to take a step back, look at the broad perspective, look at both sides of the coin, so to say.
Yeah. I guess it's easy for us to say too because the show's about Nas and we see him like guilty. We see him as not guilty.
Yeah, but also like
whereas they see him as like remember there's a mountain of evidence against him, so there's no reason to look for these other things.
But yeah,
all the evidence is pointing towards
it's their
him.
job.
No, their job isn't to find alternative. Like
no, their job is to find the person that did it, and like
they did. They think.
Yeah. I guess.
No, and I'm not sticking up for them. I'm just saying that's why they're not interviewing these people.
But then if other
because
people,
Nas did it in their eyes.
If other people can bring up like things that like they easily found reasons to think he didn't do it, and the cops didn't even try to go into those reasons.
I don't think that they've proven much yet, though. Do you?
Well, no, but like they showed that like
except for that one dude.
They found out that one guy was lying that someone else was at the crime scene.
Yeah, that's true.
And shit like that, and the cops had no clue.
Oh, no, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's stuff, but there's nothing on the cops' view that would make them, let's go find the real killer. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I mean, I guess. Is like, if all the evidence is pointing towards Nas, they're not going to try to ruin their case by looking for something else, even though it might even be their job. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, but I just feel like
they should still do right.
But I guess what I'm saying is
see, I think that's what what they're trying to tell you.
Yeah.
It's just that
100%.
like, just because all the evidence looks like he did it, does not mean that they should just automatically point the finger at him, and not even like do any kind of homework, research, investigating on anyone else. Like it's just assuming.
Well, yeah.
Like they're all assuming.
They're not assuming he had the murder weapon in his pocket.
But was that the murder weapon?
Yeah, we don't know.
Because there's a knife missing.
Well, it could have been the missing one.
Yeah, it could be. Or it could have been missing 6 years ago.
Right, but I mean,
Could've.
there's still that doubt, though. You know what I mean? Like
but...
Like, who loses a knife?
Ninjas. You asked.
But like, who loses a knife?
You're talking about normal people.
I don't know. We've probably lost a knife before.
Like,
Do you think we have all the steak knives that we started with?
Well, but not probably because we lost. Probably because
We probably threw one away before.
thrown them away and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, how do you think one would get lost in her house?
I don't. But like, I don't. See
No, I'm not.
Like when they said that, I was like, oh yeah, I just misplaced my knife. Okay, that makes sense.
Well, I mean, like I know we've thrown silverware away before on accident, like so maybe that could happen. And I'm not. Don't get me wrong, I'm not on their side.
Right, I'm just saying.
But the 3 people that they named that he could have interviewed have led nowhere for the other people.
But by Dr. Katz being on the stand saying
that's like because
that there were 4 knives.
But like
in
he never told the police that, so the police don't even know.
Well, now they know.
Now they know, yeah.
Okay, so, and I kind of think, I don't know, that's what the end of this episode is about. I don't know. I'm interested to hear what you guys think about, like, the ending of this.
Okay.
But anyways, so
I don't know where you're
we
going
know
with
there's a knife missing.
Yeah.
So whether or not it's someone else took it and used it to kill her, or they lost it, or it got thrown away accidentally, like there's still that doubt. There's still that chance.
That's not enough doubt to make someone not get convicted for murder because he has more evidence on him.
I guess it's just because.
I mean, that could shoot down that.
It's only because we know what we know. I guess is
because we watched him.
I mean, because we've
that.
watched it, so we know that like they used that knife to fucking, and that's the knife that he stabbed her with when she said,
"Yeah,
fucking stab me," or what? Like just sick and twisted, but
right.
like, you know. And then I thought that was interesting how Kat said that. He's like, "This isn't the first time she's played that game."
Yeah,
like this was like this. You know,
he was cool.
Like he was like.
He was a good.
Like he knew,
and that's
everything.
That's all from Stone too. He's the one that brought him on.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
She was worried about how much he was going to cost.
Yeah.
Although I didn't know he was like doing OJ and shit. You know.
Yeah. None of us knew that, but like it was interesting because he was like, "No, she's done this before. Like,
I mean, and so
this is something she liked doing."
Which I guess in that case, I mean, she uses the knives a lot, so then I guess she could have misplaced it.
You just talked Jerome out of your fucking theory. Bam!
Unbelievable.
No, but what I meant was like, so look at Box. So like he investigates, he does everything, he's doing everything right, except maybe the inhaler thing. So which is chain of evidence, which also came into play in the first episode when they took all the stuff in boxes and gave it to someone else, which they haven't even ever talked about again.
Right.
Sure, that's going to come up in the next episode.
Probably.
I think Nas is going to get off on a technicality or something. They're going to think that the cops fucked it up or something, and then who knows what'll go on. But that's a whole nother story. But I don't think Box did a bad job just because we might think Nas is innocent. It's just like if I walk in your room and you've got someone dead on your floor and you have the knife in your hand, I'm going to think you did it. It's going to be hard for you to prove you didn't do it.
Yeah, but
But if you do then prove it, I will believe you. And I think if they prove that, Box will believe them.
Right.
And I think I still clinging to I think he's going to somehow help them.
You still think he doubts that Nas did it?
I think there's a little part of him.
Well, and that's why.
That anymore.
That's
you
why.
Don't think that?
You didn't get that at the ending of this episode. Am I the only one who?
I don't remember what.
Thought it was very odd, just at the end.
Like how he was.
How
at
he was
that
like just
party?
sitting there, like he was like looking off in the distance, like
something was off about.
He looked
him.
like he was like in doubt or something. I don't know.
Who?
Box.
When he was at
remember
that
he went to
party.
he went to the retirement party.
Yeah.
Like, and he just like looked like.
Well, he was definitely not comfortable being around all those people. He doesn't like people.
So I was just like, what the fuck? Like,
he didn't even want to go.
Is he doubting that like Nas did it now?
Oh, see, I just took it as he fucking hates people and doesn't want them to throw a big fit over him. Everyone keeps asking about his retirement. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's how I took it.
I kind of thought maybe he was thinking like, should I he was having second guesses on retiring.
Oh, maybe.
Because
Yeah,
maybe.
maybe.
He's like, is this really the end? Like, do I want to end like this?
They gave him the golf clubs, and he was not happy.
Like, I took it as, like, he's like, oh, this is what I am. So he doesn't want to quit doing that, but I don't know.
Yeah, when I retire from podcasting one day, it's going to be hard.
You're retiring on Monday?
Someday.
Oh, they said Monday.
No.
Yeah, Monday's the last talking to with Nick and Josh.
So the one thing the defense did good too with Box is they said if it doesn't fit, you must acquit. Saying that, did you take the inhaler because it's hard to picture someone killing someone like a maniac and then having it be like stabbing them like 11 times and going and then stabbing again. Like, it doesn't fit as an asthmatic person going off.
Well, but see, I also think that this is why Box has doubt. Because why would he want to give a murderer? Why would he want to help a murderer? Why would he want to help someone if he truly believes that he stabbed her?
Because he wanted him to confess.
Yeah, he was
trying to be his
I
friend.
think he was just trying to like seem like they were buddies.
I guess.
I mean, that's what I think.
No,
that's
yeah,
what I thought
it's
when he did it. That's
probably,
what I still think now. Because Box says, oh, he needed it. And she's like, well, why didn't you take him to the hospital?
Which is procedure.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think
as Jerome and I discussed, when he took the inhaler, he didn't know Nas was going to need it.
Yeah.
He assumed he might need it, but he didn't know.
He had had it before that scene, obviously.
Right.
So I guess he had asked him if he wanted to go to the hospital, and then he went and got it. But like, it was his way to kind of remember how nice he was being to Nas.
No, I definitely.
He was trying to be his friend.
Yeah.
I mean, he got him to talk from the get-go. He's like, hey, I'm here to help you out. That'll look bad on the jurors. What did he call it? What was the title of the one episode? Something Beast? I know it wasn't Sexy
Subtle
Beast.
It was subtle
Beast.
Jerome's nickname is Sexy Beast, right?
Wow.
So when Nas comes back to, it was funny. Nas comes back to jail. That guard's like picking out the glass, and we're like, who broke the fucking window?
Yeah.
Like, and then Nas goes take a piss. Petey broke the window.
Yeah.
And then cut himself. Yep. Looked like he died pretty quick too.
Yeah, I get
that would hurt.
Yeah. That's what sucking dick with Nick and Josh do to you.
I guess that's what he wanted to do. I guess just.
So he offs himself. So now that's
then fucking.
That's Freddy's way to get his crack, or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
So they're in the cell. Nas is on one.
You got anything to tell me about Jimmy Butler?
Nas is on the fucking. No, this is before that.
Oh.
Nas is sitting there. Jimmy Butler, or Victor, is sitting there, right? And I almost said Omar. Fucking Freddy, is like, man, why would he do that? Like, because he's thinking, I'm protecting this motherfucker.
And Victor, looks at Nas and shakes his head no.
And then Nas just kind of, doesn't, make eye contact with him.
Like, I don't know, man. I don't know why he would do that.
I don't know him.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know him any better than you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what he said.
And then Freddy looks at Victor and kind of, squints at him like, how come you're not talking?
Yeah.
Because he hangs out with you.
Yeah.
Gets his dick sucked. Freddy don't know that, though.
So, and then next scene, Freddy comes to Nas's room and says, hey, is there something you want to tell me about Petey? And he's like, yeah.
And then isn't that when we see him
It
making his
happened
knife?
quick.
Yeah, the next scene, he's fucking melting.
It was a toothbrush with a razor.
Razor blade. He melts the razor blade into it, walks down, cuts the
Well,
fucker's...
Nas goes and distracts the guard.
Yeah, with his inhaler.
Yep. And then just slices his neck real fast.
And that motherfucker died quick.
Yeah.
Like, he bled out quicker than shit.
That was... And the dude was, started coughing, and then, grabbed his neck, and then,
his blood was like, oh, God.
And then, he was dead.
Yeah.
Pretty nuts.
And then Freddy was already gone.
But I brought up last episode, I told you guys I thought Nas would tell him. And then he would kill him.
I didn't think that would happen.
I don't know. That's
proves Freddy don't fuck around.
Yeah, and that it's just him and Nas are a little closer now.
Yeah, that's all that's left in that little circle.
Yeah, basically.
It's Nas and Freddy.
They'll get some more.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's probably not hard to be like, hey, you want to work with me?
Yeah. I mean, he's got a line out front.
Yeah.
I don't fuck around. I get shit done. You're protected.
Your mom can bring me some shit on her coochie.
Yeah. So what if next episode
that's it. That's all, folks.
Nas's mom has to bring
your
the drugs to her Gucci.
That would be awesome.
Think she'd be pissed? She wouldn't even
she
show
wouldn't
up.
even do it. How would they get a hold of her? They can't get in
That's
touch with her
that's
ass.
true.
So, next episode, I have no idea what it's called. You want to look it up?
The finale. I don't know.
Yeah, but what if like Petey's mom
He's got it going.
Got it going
Snitches.
on.
Oh, she could maybe.
and says, "Hey, I've been sneaking in drugs."
If my son killed himself, then do that.
What if Petey's mom hired the stepdad?
Here we go.
Oh my god.
Here we go. Let's
Hired
make fun
the
of Josh.
stepdad, and then the stepdad got the hearse driver.
This episode is called "The Call of the Wild."
Oh yeah, I knew
The
that.
next episode is?
I
yeah,
looked
the
it
final
up.
episode.
The
Call
name
of
of
the
the
Wild.
book he gave him in the first one or second. No, the name of the book that he had already read or something.
So should we read that book before next podcast?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'll just read the clip notes.
Call of the Wild. So does that mean like he becomes the animal?
Maybe. Maybe he becomes Freddy. It's a twist. He was Freddy the whole time.
Freddy Krueger?
No.
What if?
Omar
What
was
if?
Freddy.
What if it was just that? Like he was just having a dream. Like Nas was just having
That
a
would
dream.
piss me off more than not showing it. I hate when they do that.
You mean like Martin Luther King?
Yeah, motherfucker.
That like he wakes up and he's like, "Oh, I gotta go to that party now," and then just goes.
He's like, damn, I missed the party. He was sleeping the whole time.
Oh my god, that'd be the worst ending to anything ever.
Yeah, then I can guarantee you that's not gonna happen.
You can guarantee.
That's not
us.
what would happen. No.
I can guarantee it.
How can you guarantee?
If it happens, Hess will suck your dick.
No one has seen the finale, so that could happen.
It's not going to. That's stupid.
And
You can't write a fucking thing like that.
That doesn't sound like
they've
HBO.
done stuff like
Let's
that before.
let's go
though.
watch the BBC episodes right now. And
Let's watch the finale.
yeah, and we'll just spoil it for
Can
ourselves.
We could.
We probably could.
I bet
Let's
you
do
can
it.
find it
I'm
on
sure there's a way.
YouTube or something. I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
gonna look it up.
wonder how different it is, or if it's just the exact same thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, did you know? Because me and Taylor. looked
He's
up
a white
on
guy in the
IMDb.
BBC episode.
It's Tulip is the girl that gets killed from Preacher.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
So I was like, oh, if we watch it, we'll know her for I guess an episode.
Right.
Wow. One episode.
You don't know who
No,
Tulip
I
is.
have no idea who
She's in one
Oh,
episode.
so-
Tulip is.
There's flashbacks. Oh yeah. So
Yes,
Jerome
I
wanted to
have-
ask you a question.
Hey,
Oh,
did
here
you watch
we go.
Flash?
I did not watch it.
Yeah, we didn't think you were going to.
I didn't. I honestly forgot about it.
How do you
Yeah.
forget about?
Well,
Flash?
because I wasn't supposed to have my kids, and then I ended up having them. So
Has had kids over the weekend.
yeah,
That's why he was out yesterday.
Oh, he's giving birth.
Yeah.
Giving birth to Nick and
Mhm.
Josh. Video coming
Yeah.
soon.
Gross.
But yeah, that'd be
Jerome's
nice.
gonna eat the placenta for
No,
video.
no, thank you.
Yummy.
That's gross. So is that
So, yeah.
is that the end of?
I think
Soccer
that
TV?
I think that's it. So
yeah.
this episode will be on therealplika.com before YouTube or anything else.
for
correct?
YouTube, it's Spreaker and iTunes. Yeah,
All right. So exclusively, it'll be on therealplika.com,
yeah.
For,
For
like,
for a few
few hours, maybe a
something
day
like
or
that.
so.
Yeah, it just depends on.
and then after that. So if you want to listen to this, like I don't know, obviously you can't hear me talking right now, but from we talked about this last week.
But
so
yeah,
so
from
hopefully,
now on.
hopefully the finale we can do the podcast Monday and it'll be on the website Monday. The
Yeah.
yeah, it should be. It'll be up. Yeah, Monday afternoon probably.
as long as I don't have any
it'll
fucking,
it'll be on there hopefully.
Yeah,
Any
you
more
fucking get your
issues.
shit taken
yeah,
care of.
I know.
If not, we'll have to have Nick play him and Hess.
I can do that. I'm like, told you it was the goddamn hearse driver.
I was actually gonna come over Sunday night. We're just gonna do it Sunday night.
Oh, that'd been kind of cool. Right after the episode.
Yeah, I don't think John Oliver's on. I'm fine with that.
Oh,
That's all I'd care about.
You have to come get me because I'll be at Mimo's.
All right, we'll just meet you at my mom's.
yeah.
We could all do that, yeah.
It'd actually be kind of cool.
Make
'cause-
Taylor do it with us.
Is she even gonna watch the finale?
Well, yeah.
Why would she
watched
watch
it.
the finale? She didn't watch any. She watched
No,
them
no,
all.
She watched
Yeah,
it.
she
Yeah,
watched
yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool.
She just didn't want. She just didn't want to talk with us.
No, I got you.
Yeah.
Plus, we don't have enough mics.
Well, she could just share the thing with you. That works perfectly fine.
Was shit on his lap.
Perfectly fine.
She could sit on his
Shit
lap.
on his lap. I said.
I thought you said that. I don't want shit on my lap.
Was she gonna shit on his lap?
Pooping in laps of Nick and Josh.
So yeah, check us out, realplika.com. Go to iTunes under Talking TV with Nick and Josh, Spreaker,
Same thing. Or
YouTube, Plika, everything. Yeah, just Google Plika. You'll find anything and everything you need. So
Yeah.
we have one more episode, and
then we're done
we'll,
with
yeah,
the
we'll be
show.
done with this one. So we'll
It
probably
seems
get
like we
back to-
kind of just started doing the night of
Yeah,
also.
totally.
But
Yeah.
that's what happens when you get eight weeks.
Yeah. So before we end it, what do you guys think's gonna happen in the last episode?
I have no idea.
I hope we get some answers, but it's 95 minutes, so we're gonna get some answers.
I'm just kind of preparing myself to not find out what I want to find out. So,
after watching this last episode, I didn't like this episode as much as I liked some of the others.
I thought this was one of the better ones. I really liked seeing the courtroom stuff.
There was stuff I liked. There was stuff I didn't like. I guess like the courtroom, like some of the courtroom stuff was cool. Some of it was just like rehash, which I mean is gonna happen when you do a fucking show about courts. Yeah. But after seeing the stepdad and the second victim, and not seeing any of the other three people that they mentioned, I'm a little worried that Hess is going to get his wish, and they're not going to tell you who did it.
That was Hess's wish?
No, that's not his wish.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah,
Are you going to start singing?
Yeah.
Sing us the outro, Hess.
Don't break my heart.
Oh my god.
Dude, like seriously.
That's going to be the intro every time now.
Yeah. No, yeah, I don't, like I said, I'm just kind of preparing myself. Like we're not going to find out.
But you love the show.
I do.
So why would you think they'd fuck it up like that?
I don't know.
I think they will fuck it up.
They could fuck it up.
I don't think we'll get an answer.
I don't know. We'll see. I'll definitely have a reaction.
Should we all record our live reactions to the end, and then we could like put it up on like maybe like 10 minutes from the end, just like start hitting record on something?
Maybe I should just come over to Mila's and watch it with you.
You could. We just set up a camera.
What time will you guys be able to watch it?
I don't know what time is it on her house. Do you know?
I believe 6.
Probably 6 then. If you can
I
get
could
over
probably do it.
That'd be kind of funny. Put it up on YouTube.
What,
We're like,
you're not
what
gonna watch it
the
with
fuck? This show sucks.
I'll have it. Bring her ass over.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Maybe we'll think about doing that. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, it'd be different.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks.
A little something, you know.
Yeah.
I thought you took a sip of some alcohol or something. A little
something, you know.
I just had oral surgery yesterday, so.
Oral
He had oral something, though.
Oral surgery.
He had oral Hersizer in his mouth.
Yeah.
Wow.
That creamy white guy.
Gross. 58 innings straight he had him in his mouth.
That's right.
58 and a third, I think.
I don't know. Anyways, check us out. We'll talk to you here in about a little less than a week.
Yeah.
So share your thoughts, share your opinions. So we'll talk to you soon.